What is going on, guys? It's Inigo Shot here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a review of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Now, I know I'm a bit late with this review, but I just decided, you know what, let me go ahead and put out a review anyway, because I really, I wanted to get this review out earlier, but I just decided not to do one for personal reasons. But I just decided, you know what, I'm about to go ahead and trade this game in. I put like 100+ hours into this game. It is very addictive. But I put 100+ hours into this game. I beat it. I was going to start a new game plus it. I was like, well, I don't really want to. I really I put a lot of time into this game. But overall, I enjoyed this game, and like I said, I'm about to trade it in, so I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and do a review for it. So I'm not gonna be doing a lot of editing for this review, so you might just see one straight gameplay clip, and I apologize if that seems like lazy to you guys, but I just wanted to go ahead and really just make a quick video here. So hopefully this won't be as long as my Naruto review. Now, going into this game, I didn't know what to expect simply because I'm not a big Digimon fan. I haven't watched anything Digimon related since, like, I want to say the 4th or 5th grade, and that was many years ago. So me getting into this game, I heard a lot of people hyping this game up, and many people even opting to buy this game instead of Naruto Storm 4 or some other games that were out in February. So it was like a week, I think it was like a week before Storm 4, and like I was just kind of bored. I just wanted a game to play, so I decided to go ahead and pick this game up. And to my surprise, I actually ended up enjoying it. I was hoping it was going to be something a little bit more akin to Pokemon, but it's a lot different than Pokemon. When it comes to the battle system, when it comes to a lot of different mechanics in the game. As you can even see here, it plays more like a traditional RPG than Pokemon, for real. But I honestly, I didn't think that I was gonna enjoy this game because it's like, you would think that this game would be more childlike, and it would be easy and it'd be lighthearted. No, this game is actually more mature. It's almost like Digimon grew up with like the people that grew up watching the show. Like I'm what, 24 years old. Well, I'm gonna be 24 this year, and this game is definitely a lot more mature than the Fox Kids version of Digimon that I used to watch back in the day when I was like 5 and 6. This game has profanity, like people swearing. It's just it's a way more mature theme with the story, and wow, I was just blown away by how different this story was. And the crazy thing is like this game as far as the story goes, like I want to say maybe like halfway through the story, then it starts being about Digimon. Cause really, it's like almost like the first part of the story. It's more about stuff that could almost like pseudo be real, if that makes any sense. Like it's crazy to even explain this story. It's not like the most complex story in the world. Don't get me wrong, it's not. But I just didn't expect it from a Digimon game, the type of story that we got here. And I will say this. As you're looking at this game, it probably looks okay to some of you guys. It's a beta port, which like for me, I was kind of hesitant, simply because it's a port of a Vita game, so it doesn't look as great as it probably could look, but it looks decent. It's a good port, but I did kind of hate a little bit of, while you're in the real world in the game, you're like navigating the different areas. You could really tell that this game was designed for the Vita in mind, and like it's just a lot of weird limitations to like where you can go and where you can explore in this game, that it kind of feels weird to like play this game on a PS4. So I would definitely say pick it up on a Vita. It'll probably, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think this game would feel better if you're playing it on a handheld. and it seems like it would probably even sort of look better because even up close, like it doesn't even look like they've really updated the visuals. Like in certain cutscenes, like if they zoom the camera in closely, you can see that the textures aren't really like HD textures. Like they're not high resolution textures. So I will say graphically, it's not the best looking thing, but you know, it gets the job done. Sound design and music. I personally like the music in this game. A lot of people think it sounds generic and weird and everything, but I like the sound. I like the music in this game. I like the moment to moment gameplay that you're seeing right now, taking turns, and it's just traditional RPG gameplay. And I haven't played an RPG in a while, so this was kind of a good sort of change of pace for me personally for this game. And I think one of the cool things about this game and what makes it so addictive is just the fact that it's like unlike Pokemon, you could basically evolve any Digimon into basically anything from like a set path. And like the reason why I think it's so addictive is because at first you don't know which Digimon's going to evolve into another Digimon until you actually meet these certain requirements. You know, each Digi evolution has different requirements that you have to meet. And so once you meet those requirements, you can Digivolve, or you can Digivolve backwards. And then there's like so many different ways that you could like help your Digimon level up. You can pretty much cannibalize other Digimon in this game in order to get experience. Or at least that's the way I look at it. You can convert the Digimon to data and then give the Digimon give one Digimon experience from converting other Digimon into data, which I thought was pretty cool. They even have what's it called? Warp Digi evolutions. They have like Digimon fusions and stuff. I didn't think it was gonna get that complex. I didn't think they were going to really have all that in this game. So if you're a Digimon fan, you're definitely gonna love this game. There's like over 250 Digimon in this game, and that's a lot. That's a lot for even just a title like this. So I definitely say that this game could kind of outdo Pokemon. Like if this game were to have came out a few years ago, like right where Pokemon X and Y came out, I think Nintendo would have had a bit of a problem. Let's just say that, because I've always thought that Digimon could compete with Pokemon back in the day, but they just have to really they have to get behind it. You know, Sony has to really get behind Digimon. And back in the day, I was just thinking, why didn't Sony get behind Digimon the way that Nintendo has always really like supported Pokemon and everything like that. Like this game has an online, but it's not great. You're just playing against randoms. And this game could be really, really cool because if this game didn't have just randoms for online, I mean, this game could have a great community. But unfortunately, that's not the case because of how the online is. So that I felt like that was a missed opportunity. And one other thing that I kind of got to take away points for is the fact that the cutscenes are so long and they're not skippable. Like even the cutscene you're watching right now, it's very, very long and you can't really skip it. So if you want to skip a cutscene, you're gonna have to keep tapping that X button. And they really just talk a lot in this game. And like that's one of the problems I think I've had with a lot of RPGs, a lot of JRPGs really, because a lot of Western RPGs, I don't think they really do a lot of talking, but a lot of these anime inspired RPGs like Sword Art Online and this game, they just talk a little bit too much, and I kind of just want to get through the story. The story is pretty long. I want to say it's like 20 chapters in this game, and it'll probably take you, if you're actually trying to like speed run through the game and everything, I want to say it will probably take you maybe 15 hours. probably. But I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people try to play this game on hard, and when I say that the hard difficulty is like really, really hard, it like really is hard. Like, I want to say that the difficulty curve in this game, and I guess I got to take off points for this. The difficulty curve in this game is very, very weird. One moment you're mowing through all these Digimon. You know, you can mow down all these Digimon, and the next thing you know, you're facing a boss that he's just creaming you. Like, I literally switched from like the hard difficulty to the easy difficulty multiple times. And even when I wasn't playing on hard and I was playing on easy, sometimes it seemed like the difficulty would just spike out of nowhere during some of the boss fights. And another thing I gotta take points off for is really these mundane side quests. I didn't really like the side quests in this game. Some of the side quests, it was just kind of boring, and I don't know. I just didn't like it. But overall, I gotta say that this game was pretty good. If you're a Digimon fan, like I said, you're gonna like this game. You're gonna love this game. I'm not a big Digimon fan, but I had a lot of time. I mean, I had a lot of fun with this game, excuse me. And I honestly think that you need to pick this up if you want to, like, if you're looking for a JRPG to play, since Persona ain't out and Final Fantasy ain't out. I mean, I would definitely say pick this up, even if you're not into like Digimon or Pokemon or nothing like that. I would say still try this out though, because I think this game, by the time I bought it, it was like $50. So the price is probably going to be dropped down by the time I post this review to maybe $40 or $30, especially if you look online for it. So I think it's definitely worth that amount of money. And honestly, I think that we're probably going to get a sequel to this game. I probably won't be buying it because, again, I'm not a big Digimon fan, but I definitely enjoyed my time with this game. And I think if this game, I think if they would have like worked a little bit more on the visuals, allow you to skip certain cutscenes, worked on the online, made the online so that you could like invite players and you're not just fighting randoms, and really just fix that difficulty curve, the game could have been a lot better than what it is. But as of right now, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. I think that's a decent score. So I would say go ahead and buy the game if you're thinking about getting it, if you don't have it already. Let me know what you guys think about this review, and like always, subscribe if you guys want some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. This has been the Negro Shotty.